Assignment 4 Pressure Predictor. So the first task is to rename Sheet 1 diving tables. So we right click on the Sheet tab, rename diving tables, and we press enter to have that accepted. The second task is display the depth and pressure data using a scatter chart. Information relating to chart setup is displayed in table 419. So always we would have to highlight our data first, and then we go to insert. I like to go the long way. Recommended charts, all charts, XY scatter. Now the question specifically asks for the scatter with smooth lines and markers. So the first one doesn't have any lines. It's the second one, scatter with smooth lines and markers. So we choose the second one. And the computer's a little confused because it's trying to give you a chart that does one line for depth and another line for pressure, but that's not what we want. We want depth across the bottom and pressure up the side. So that's the one we want, the second one. So we choose that and we press OK. And it draws the chart for us. Now we want the chart title to read depth/pressure relationship. So at the moment the chart title just says pressure. If I was completely rewriting the chart title, then I would click the chart title once and I would write what I want to write into the formula bar. But this is more like editing the chart title. So I will click it a second time and my typing cursor goes in, and if I use the left and right arrows on the keyboard to go back to the beginning, type in depth slash and use my right arrow on the keyboard to get to the end of the word pressure, space, relationship. Now in a case like this, if I press enter, it's actually just going to give me an extra line within that object. So I really don't want that. So to have that accepted, you just click away into the background of the chart. We want a horizontal axis title and a vertical axis title. So if we want things that are not already on the chart, we go into the plus at the side and we ask for axis titles. And that makes a space at the bottom for an axis title and a space at the side for an axis title. So the horizontal axis title is this one here. And we want that to say depth brackets meters. So I'm going to just completely rewrite the whole axis title. So it's easier to just highlight it one time and click into the formula bar and type the required axis title. Press enter to have that accepted. And the vertical axis title must say atmospheres. So 1 atmosphere is pressure in, on sea level on Earth. As you go down underwater, the pressure becomes 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 times the pressure that it would be on Earth at sea level. So we click into the vertical axis title and we type in the word atmospheres. Press enter to have that accepted. He wants this to be in the diving tables worksheet, which it is, and he wants it below the data. So we can move it like we can move any object in Word or PowerPoint or whatever. We just move it in underneath the information. The next task says select style 48 as the chart style, and that's on the design tab. So you have to be in the chart to get the design tab to appear. And we don't have the same number of styles as there used to be. So I'm just going to choose style 8. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And save. And that's that question done.